Top of the stretch. Trotters are lining up. Here they come. They're off and trotting. Bradley Hennessy in the middle of the track, firing out for the lead. Far outside, Taryn Round came away well. And in between horses, here's Hustlin' for Home. Off stride, Bradley Hennessy. Hustlin' Home takes command as they race into the first turn. Fair Courtney trotting in second. On the inside, Proud Son is third. Taryn Round is parked in fourth. Village Point came away in fifth. A length back to the favorite Johnny Charger racing in sixth. Another length back to Myron R. In behind him, Pre-Sorted and Prairie Land Raider. Bradley Hennessy still on a break off that station, 30-1. They race up the backstretch. Hustlin' for Home leads it. On the outside, Taryn Round is the pressure. Fair Courtney is right there in third. Village Point hustling up on the outside, fourth. Proud Son is fifth. Then a gap of 6 to Johnny Charger. Another length and a half back to Myron R., Pre-Sorted, and Prairie Land Raider. Racing for the half. They're battling away up top. Hustling for Home and Taryn Round, the filly. Half-timed in a minute flat. They trot into the far turn. Hustling for Home leads it a long neck. Taryn Round racing in second. Fair Courtney third. On the outside, it's Village Point, Proud Son with those four. Then a break of 5 to Johnny Charger. Now Johnny Charger is off stride. They turned for Home in the opener. It's Hustling for Home. Fair Courtney getting a trip. Taryn Round is starting to drop back. Village Point rallies on the far outside. 3/4, 130-3. Hustling for Home by 2. Fair Courtney racing in second. Here comes Proud Son. In between horses, Village Point, Taryn Round is backpedaling. Myron R. now shakes loose. Johnny Charger now gathering up momentum. Here he comes. On the outside, it's Proud Son, but Johnny Charger is flying with a 16th of a mile to go. Here comes Johnny Charger in the final yards to nail it at the wire. Proud Son, Prairie Land Raider hustling up for third. Top of the stretch, fields lining up. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Rich's Secret showing early speed. On the inside, Hey You Get Off of My Cloud also left well. In between horses, Paradise Gate, Fox Valley Phantom dries up for position. Rich's Secret, the leader into the first turn, a length. Hey You Get Off of My Cloud racing in second. Paradise Gate pacing third. A length back to Fox Valley Phantom in fourth. A length and a half back to Gabriel Hill in fifth. Then comes Shadowcatcher, Illini Express, Norman D-Day, Paradigm, and your trailer Cullen Me Bad. Off the quarter, 30-1. They race up the backstretch. From the outside, here comes Fox Valley Phantom. Now it's Fox Valley Phantom to take command. Rich's Secret racing in second, a length and a half back to Hey You Get Off of My Cloud. Another length and a quarter back to Paradise Gate. To the outside, here comes Shadowcatcher. Gabriel in flight saves ground. Norman D-Day in the outer flow. Illini Express to the inside of him, Cullen Me Bad. And your trailer Paradigm, half-timed a minute and a fifth. Fox Valley Phantom leads it. On the outside, here comes Shadowcatcher. He's on the attack. Rich's Secret right there in third. Moving up on the outside, fourth is Paradise Gate. Hey You Get Off of My Cloud. Racing on the inside of him, Norman D-Day, Illini Express, and Gabriel in Flight. Top of the stretch, Shadowcatcher has taken the lead away from Fox Valley Phantom. Quarter of a mile to go. Shadowcatcher now In front and driving, leads at a length and a quarter. Fox Valley Phantom racing in second. 3/4, 130 and 4. 3/16 to go. It's Shadow Catcher now with a commanding lead. Fox Valley Phantom trying to come back on the outside. Alina Express picks up those two. Further out, Gabriel in Flight now staging a rally. Now a 16th of a mile to go. It's Shadow Catcher leading it to the wire. Shadow Catcher wins it handily. Fox Valley Phantom second best. Gabriel in Flight rallies for third. Fields at the top of the stretch. They're picking up speed. Here they come. They're often pacing. Varsity Type out in a hurry. In the middle of the track, also showing pace, JD's Fella. Varsity Type quickly to an uncontested 2-length lead into the first turn. JD's Fella racing second. Safari Joe is third. A length back to Electric Shadow racing in fourth. Just 2 ahead of Stand the Man Musial. Then comes Cambino as the field races around the turn. Cam Fleet coming away in seventh. Lord Jeffrey, your 2 trailers, High Lonesome and Fox Valley Wovebug off the quarter, 29 and 1. On the outside, here comes Safari Joe to take the lead. Varsity Type will take a back seat. JD's Fella, 3 lengths off the top in third. A length and a quarter back to Neil Coleman and Electric Shadow. Another length back, Cambino swings to the outside. Stand the Man Musial saves ground. Cam Fleet is on the move with cover. Lord Jeffrey right in behind him. High Lonesome and Fox Valley Wovebug half-timed in 59 and 2. A little more than 3/8 to go. Safari Joe, the one to catch as they race around the far turn. On the outside, here comes Cambino. Cam Fleet is poised and ready to strike for McGee. Varsity Type in the pocket. JD's Fella needs racing room. Top of the stretch, Safari Joe leads it. Cambino now moves within a length of the leader. 3/4, 129 and 4. Cambino on the outside now forging to the top. Safari Joe racing in second. Cam Fleet looming large for McGee. Varsity Type has nowhere to go. JD's Fella now swings to the outside. Safari Joe digging in. Cambino in between horses. Here's Cam Fleet now measuring for McGee. It's Cambino. Cambino at the line. Cam Fleet and Safari Joe.
For exacta trifecta wagering in this race, and this is basically the same type of race. A lot of horses that have a chance, so we'll give you as much information as we possibly can here. We're 13 minutes.
Top of the stretch, here they come. They're often pacing. Winging it from the far outside is Tenderheart. Quick Quote also came away well. She's showing pace. Quick Quote and Tenderhearted will battle it out early on. Lake Hills Mimi tucked in right behind those two. A length and a half back to Ouch It's Jenny, racing fourth. Then a break of 3 to Spicy Mohawk. She's 4 in front of Sweet Beauty as the field approaches the opening quarter. Then comes Smoke Horizon. How Cam, Larky, and your trailer, Shady Society, off the quarter, a quick 28 and 3. They race up the backstretch. Quick Quote leads it. Lake Hills Mimi in the pocket, a length and a quarter back to Tenderhearted, racing third. In fourth, midway up the backstretch, Ouch It's Jenny, Spicy Mohawk about 7 off the lead. Sweet Beauty swings to the outside, bringing up Smoke Horizon. Larky into the outer flow. How Cam saves ground. Shady Society still trails. Quick Quote takes them by the half, 59 and 1. Quick Quote leads it into the far turn. Lake Hills Mimi tracking the leader. On the outside. Moving up. Lake Kills Mimi. 3/8 to go. Quick Quote leads it. On the outside. Spicy Mohawk racing in second. Lake Kills Mimi third. Sweet Beauty racing in fourth. They turn for home. Quick Quote, the one to catch. A quarter of a mile to go. It's Quick Quote. Lake Kills Mimi. Looks for racing room. On the outside, Spicy Mohawk racing in third. Now 3/16 to come. Quick Quote digging down. Here comes Lake Kills Mimi. On the outside, moving up. Here comes Spicy Mohawk again. Further out, Smoke Horizon, Sweet Beauty, racing in between horses. Lake Kills Mimi leads it. Here comes Smoke Horizon, Sweet Beauty between them. Lake Kills Mimi in front. Close for second, Smoke Horizon, Sweet Beauty. Those two in a photo for second. Field of 8. In the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. On the outside, Crown Me Ledoux. Showing speed, and now New Suspect also showing pace, quickly takes command. Crown Me Ledoux, first time starter, second. Judy's Big Boy racing in third. Those three in front of Brockshan, the favorite, as they hit the first turn. Another length back to Cullen 4T, another first time starter. Then comes Camaway. Shamrock Silky, your trailer is Special Spect. Quarter time 30-1. They race up the backstretch. Now Judy's Big Boy. Up to challenge and take command. New Suspect back to second. Crown Me Ledoux racing third. And now Morgan sending Brockshan after the lead. Gap of 2.5, Cullen 4T. Camaway, your two trailers, Shamrock Silky and Special Spect. On the outside, Brockshan within ahead of Judy's Big Boy. New Suspect right there in behind those two. Half-timed in 1:01.3. Brockshan now in command of the fractions. Leads at a length around the far turn. Judy's Big Boy racing in the pocket on the outside. Here comes Crown Me Ledoux. And Cullen 4T. Top of the stretch, Brockshan. 3 parts of a length. Crown Me Ledoux. Racing on the outside, second. Cullen 4T. Poised for Heitman. Judy's Big Boy racing in the pocket. Now Judy's Big Boy finds a gap, quickly up to challenge Brockshan. Brockshan will have to do more. Judy's Big Boy leads it in the stretch. 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Judy's Big Boy. New Suspect now takes aim. Brockshan racing third. Here comes Camaway in between horses. In deep stretch, it's Judy's Big Boy out in front. Camaway, then New Suspect. 2 minutes and a fifth. Here they come. They're off. Just Newcomb, Comanche Carson, and on the far outside, Harmony Oaks Ace. Showing speed, Comanche Carson makes it to the top. A length from Just Newcomb, racing in second. On the outside, Harmony Oaks Ace, now Pantanic, comes through third. Harmony Oaks Ace racing in fourth, Flying Michael in fifth. As the field moves into the turn, off stride, Color of Swift. They race by the half. Comanche Carson leads it. Just Newcomb now out from the pocket with an aggressive move by Coleman. Just Newcomb Forging on by, Comanche Carson will take a back seat. Pantanic racing third. 3 lengths from Harmony Oaks Ace in fourth. Another 3.5 back to Flying Michael. Then comes Jiminy Newkett, Sportsman's Dream, Finale's Boy, far back after the miscue, Color of Swift. Midway up the backstretch, Just Newcomb leads it. Comanche Carson right on his back. Pantanic swings to the outside third. Harmony Oaks Ace saves ground, half a minute, 3/5. Just Newcomb, the one to catch. Comanche Carson getting the trip. Pantanic now within a length of the leader with 3/8 to go. On the outside, Flying Michael rallies within striking range, but now dropping back. Harmony Oaks Ace comes through on the inside. Top of the stretch, Just Newcomb leads it. Pantanic, the challenger. Quarter of a mile to go. Just Newcomb leads the way. Pantanic trying to get at him. Comanche Carson racing in third. 3/4, 131 straight. 3/16 out. Now Just Newcomb opens up a 5-length advantage with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Harmony Oaks Ace on the outside, a late rally by Finale's Boy. Now with a 16th to go. It's Just Newcomb in a romp. Here's the time. 1:59.1. 3-horse photo for second. Sportsman's Dream was flying late. Top of the stretch. Field of 8. All set to go. Here they come. They're often pacing. On the inside, it's American Bandstand. In between horses, Micro Plus. And now here's Cool Mister. Cool Mister takes the lead away from American Bandstand. Micro Plus came away in third. A length in front of Hightail It Henry in fourth. Bill the Bartender off in fifth. One for the Money racing in sixth. A length ahead of Anxious Debonair. Say It So, the trailer. Cool Mister takes the field off the opening quarter, 29.1. They race up the backstretch. Cool Mister in command of the pace. Leads it a length over American Bandstand. Micro Plus saves ground third. Hightail It Henry is first up. He'll face the breeze. On the outside, Bill the Bartender now swings to the outside behind Hightail It Henry. One for the Money. It's third over to the half. Anxious Debonair. Say It So. Cool Mister leads the way. Half-timed in 59.4. Cool Mister leads it. On the outside, Hightail It Henry. Inching up in second. American Bandstand right there behind the leader. Bill the Bartender well placed on the outside in fourth. Micro Plus, the favorite, saves ground. On the outside, 1 for the Money. Top of the stretch. It's Cool Mister. He's led through 3/4 of a mile. Still out there, a length and a quarter American Bandstand. Stalking him in the pocket. Hightail It Henry racing in third, 3/4, 129.4. Cool Mister leads it. In between horses, Hightail It Henry, American Bandstand. Needs racing room. Here comes Micro Plus. And now Micro Plus takes command with a 16th of a mile to go. Micro Plus out in front. Cool Mister in second. Close for third. $4-7 on the bottom. Number 2, 1 for the Money, was claimed for $8,000. Fields in the straightaway. Here they come. They're often pacing. Sportsmaster firing out aggressively. On the inside, Mega Dittos also charging out hard. Mega Dittos to the top. Sportsmaster will drop in behind second, a length and a half back to Fox Valley Jenkins in third. Just a length in front of Tom Henry, then Armbro Jagger, the favorite, unhurried. Your trailer is Stetson. Move around the turn. They race for the quarter. Mega Dittos on top, a tight length over Sportsmaster. Opening quarter, 29-2. They race up the backstretch. Mega Dittos leads it. Sportsmaster tracking in second. A length back to Fox Valley Jenkins. And now Armbro Jagger on his way. Morgan sending him after the lead. Tom Henry slips out in behind him. Stetson is on the move. Midway up the backstretch, Mega Dittos leads it. And now Armbro Jagger. Quickly up to challenge. Armbro Jagger forging on by. Off the half, 59-4. Armbro Jagger leads it into the far turn. Mega Dittos racing in second. Tom Henry. Now the pressure in third. On the outside, Stetson. Looming large for Heitman. Sportsmaster being shuffled back. Fox Valley Jenkins. 3 in, 3 out. They turn for home. They have to catch Armbro Jagger, the favorite. He's out there a length. Now a quarter of a mile ago. Armbro Jagger under a drive. Tom Henry engaging him. These two are going at it. Strides apart. 3/4. 129-2. Armbro Jagger digging in. Tom Henry not giving an inch. They're still going at it. On the inside, Mega Dittos racing in third. It's Armbro Jagger and Tom Henry. Armbro Jagger holding on. Tom Henry second. Sportsmaster came flying to grab the show spot at 156-4. Top of the stretch, picking up speed. Here they come. They're often pacing with Legit 2 and Robbie's First Mate both showing speed. Noteworthy Wolf on the inside racing third. Fantasy Life in the middle of the track. Robbie's First Mate now makes his way to the top. As they hit the first turn, opens up by 2 on Legit 2. Noteworthy Wolf racing third. On the outside, Fantasy Life is fourth. Hey Daddy Hey came away in fifth. A length ahead of Oil Driller racing in sixth. Fleetwing in behind him. 2 trailers, Magicam and Pirate Skip. Opening quarter, a quick 28-2. They race up the backstretch. Robbie's First Mate in command of the pace. Leads at a length and a quarter over Legit 2. Then a gap of 4 to Noteworthy Wolf. Another length back to Hey Daddy Hey. Oil Driller racing on the inside. Fantasy Life covering a lot of ground. He's parked out there. Fleetwing to the inside of him. Then comes Magicam and Pirate Skip. Pirate Skip about 15 to make up. Half in 59-1. Robbie's First Mate leads it. Legit 2 racing in the pocket. Noteworthy Wolf trying to keep pace with those two. Hey Daddy Hey swings to the outside fourth. They've got 3/8 to go. Robbie's First Mate starting to get away. He opens up by 3. Legit 2 racing second. Noteworthy Wolf and Hey Daddy Hey. Top of the stretch. Robbie's First Mate leads it by 4. 3/4. 130 straight. Robbie's First Mate out there by 5. He has a commanding lead. Noteworthy Wolf now picks up the chase. Fleetwing from in between horses. On the outside now, Oil Driller gets into the action. In deep stretch, Robbie's First Mate in a runaway. It's all Robbie's First Mate. He's coasting home. Fleetwing, the long shot, second. Close for third between Oil Driller and Pirate Skip.